brother said, what is the dietary, right? So we got to bring it out in Leviticus 11 chapter. Start at the first verse.
Right? It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
All the beasts of the earth, these are the specific ones that you can eat. It has to fit a certain amount of attributes. We're about to read about it.
Verse 3, whatsoever parted the hoof.
As to part the hoof, right? Think of a cow, right? You see the cow's hoof.
And is cloven footed.
And it's cloven footed, right? We're going to pull up the picture.
And cheweth the cud.
And probably digest his meal.
Among the beasts that shall ye eat.
So it has to have those three attributes, right? It has to fit this criteria in order for it to be clean, fit for consumption, right? So we're going to show you a few animals that does not fit that.
Verse 4, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Right, so the camel, he doesn't, bring it out again.
Verse 4, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud,
right,
or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth not, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Go ahead.
Verse 5, and the goat, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Right, now jump down to verse 7. Let's get to a big one, because the majority of our people, we don't usually eat camels, right? So we're going to show you something that our people do eat that's not unclean animal.
Verse 7, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean.
Right, so when you look at a pig, yeah, it's divided with a hoof, right? It has to have a hoof, it has to be split, right? Pull up the camel. This is a camel, right? That's the hoof of the camel. For Israel, so they can know, kind of zoom in on that, right? You got it? All right, now we got the camel. So Jake and Israel will know what a hoof is. That's right? That's not a hook. Those are damn near two nails. Right? Whatever that is, it ain't a hook. Right? So we just breaking it down to you. That's a hook. Right? And it's not divided, so that's like a horse. Yeah. You got it.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
Though that pig, that swine, is divided the hoof and cloven footed, is not properly digested as food. It's not a clean animal, right? For that reason alone. We can't eat it at all, that's right. So, according to the Lord, we gotta stay away from pigs, swine, abominable animals. You ask them about the dietary law, we're gonna show you some more. We keep going.
Verse 9, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Right, has to have both fins and scales, right? We speak about the fish in the sea world, right? For an example, we're going to tell you one that has both fins and scales. Tilapia, right? Salmon, tuna, whiting, trout, that's what I want to say, trout, perch, orange ruffy, grand snapper, right? Big mouth bass, rainbow fish, those sardines. That one. Right? You missing any more? It's more. You just Google it. Right? Do your own research and you have to make sure I have both fins and scales.
Right. Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
It shall be an abomination unto you. Right? For an example, what doesn't have both fins and scales? A lobster. It got claws, right? It got a tail, that's not a fin, right? Shrimp, right? They don't have fins or scales. Catfish. Well, in the catfish, they got fins, but they don't have scales, right? said braille?
Yeah, brim and bags.
Brim? You gotta Google that one. We ain't really heard that one. We ain't calling you a liar, but we just said we haven't heard
I'm
it.
just saying, I know catfish is out of the boy.
All
praise to the Most High.
So shrimp, crab, lobster, oysters.
No seafood.
Well, you can eat seafood, but it has both fins. It has to have both fins and scales. So this is brim. What is it called? We should say it's called brim. So brim has both fins and scales. You know, 2 or 3 more witnesses has been proved. So we gotta try some brim. We gotta start bringing that out.
Try that.
You know? So check that out. So again, you can't eat seafood, but it has to have both fins and scales like brim and bass. Right now, catfish doesn't have any eel, shark, dolphin, sea horse. It's sea frogs, right? There's some things called sea frogs, sea turtles, horse markers, right?
Starfish.
Pufferfish, anglerfish. It's a lot of fish you can't eat. Octopus, seal, squid, octopus. Brother, we go on all day.
Blobfish.
Right? Huh?
You got blobfish, man.
Yep.
Can't eat that.
Porkfish. And you go into it, a shrimp is just a sea roach. It's a sea roach.
It's amazing how Jacob named all his sons. These are all Jacob's sons.
That's right.
And that's where we come from.
That's right. All praises. Fish or crawdads. No ducks either. No ducks, brother.
Ah.
You gotta tell your family no more ducks. Swordfish. Yeah. Deuteronomy 14. You can be here.
Verse 10, and all that have not fins and scales of the seas and the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination to you. They shall be even an abomination to you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses an abomination.
Be an abomination to you, brother.
Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination to you. And these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls.
Now we gotta jump to the fowls, right? So this still fits part of the dietary law. This is all the dietary law, right? Things pertaining to the earth, to sea, and the air, right? The fowls, go ahead.
They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after its kind.
And the reason why you can't eat a vulture is because it eats an animal that's diseased, right? Or died of itself. You can't eat animals died of itself. Huh?
That's that black African mixed with that pig and all.
Yeah, them Africans, them Hamites, them stinky butt Hamites, that's what they do.
Oh, that's the fellow.
Yep, that the cuckoo talk. That knock-knock talk. Right. Yeah, that knock-knock talk.
Barack Obama daddy mixed with. Hey! Yeah, that's Barack Obama daddy.
That's that knock-knock talk.
They call it again.
Barack Obama?
God.
Barack Hussein Obama?
Yeah. What's his people called?
Them Hamites. Yep, them Hamites. Yep, they speak that knock-knock talk.
You know, every raven after its kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after its kind, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the stork, and the heron after her kind.
It's like we know the majority of our people don't eat these birds anyway, but it still has to be clarified, right? Because these birds are unclean, right? A lot of them don't chew the cud, right? A lot of them, have webbed feet, kind of odd,
And the left wing of the bat.
The bat, we damn sure we know we can't eat bat, right? If we eat all the bats, who will pollinate the bananas, right? And the other fruits. Because bats pollinate. Jake don't know that, So you know about the dietary law, brother?
Hey, I guess all four got my sister like
All praises. Done. Turn off edification seat.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of the garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart, or your own eyes, after which you use your own heart, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy to the God.
So this isn't a fashion statement, brother. What we're wearing, we're not out here to set a new trend. Neither are we out here to Vogue magazine. We're out here because we wear them really because we look upon the commandments. We think upon them, right? When we wear our fringes. So it has that border blue. And the fringe can be any color. You got white, you got red, you got dark blue. Brother got zits on, ZZs. You got black. You get rainbow if you want. We don't suggest it, but you can do it. Yeah, you can get red. It's like you can get black, yellow, and red. I think that's Benjamin's flag. So cool. Yeah, you can get that. You know, you style it up. You know. So you gotta tell all your Benjamite family they Israelites. You know, if all they know is patois, you gotta speak to them in patois.
God.
You know, you gotta tell them about saltfish. You gotta tell them about all that good stuff. You know.
Hey, you know the commandments, no tattoos? No more tattoos.
After one, I was done, man. I did it. I'm 33. Most high blessed me, now I be 34 this Sunday. So I only had one when I was 22.
No more. Can't shave your beard, brother.
I don't shave it.
Hold on, brother. We gotta bring it out to you. Let's bring it out to you.
Bring that out.
No, I know they say don't shave it out.
Bring that out.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
That's right. You can't destroy your beard, right? You kind of destroyed your beard, so you cut it down. Now you can line it up, but you can't cut past that natural lining of your beard.
You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
You know about that too. So you say, you gonna get another one. You stick by your word.
You shall not eat. It's like you shall not eat anything with the blood. Neither shall you use enchantment nor observe times.
Right? And when we talk about observing times, you can't go to tarot readings and try to observe your future and the times of your past, things like that. And no horoscopes, no saying you a Gemini, no saying you a Sagittarius, and that's why the way you had, like I ain't even gonna get into it.
Hey, that's why they try to use the months in our birthdays to blend in with them.
Yeah, it's a lot of promise.
The book of 2 Samuel chapter 19 verse 24. And Mephibosheth, the son of Saul, came down to meet the king, and had neither dressed his feet, nor trimmed his beard, nor washed his clothes from the day the king departed until the day he came again in peace.
That's right. Now typically people wash up, they get wash their ass, get their things to do, and they even trim their beards. Right? So that's the truth, brother. You heard that? So you can trim your beards.
You alright, brother?
Hold on, you gotta step back. You gotta step back first. You gotta step back first. You gotta step back and then you gotta finally move your mask so we can hear you. What's going on, brother? Huh? to the word first. You gotta hearken to the word first. Brother, you gotta hearken to the word first. Alright, brother, we got you, but you gotta listen to the word first. Isn't the bus free? $12.